Hey everybody, it's Nathan and Blake with another episode of Service Dog Tales. I got a really cute story to tell you all, but of course all stories involving Blake are cute. So my niece recently turned 3 years old, and to celebrate this, myself, Jess, and my brother-in-law and sister-in-law went to this petting zoo with her. Now this particular petting zoo had some predator animals that weren't there to be petted, but were still there. And when you have a service dog, it's better to stay away from those areas. And not to mention, legally, zoos can actually restrict access to specific areas for people with service dogs. So Jess did call ahead as a courtesy to let them know that we were bringing a service dog and to acknowledge that there were some animals that we should keep her away from. And when we got there, Jess was talking to the cashier person and suddenly this guy comes running in and tells the cashier, "I need to talk to you." And they talk for a minute and then the cashier comes back and asks, "So did you pay with cash or a credit card?" And we had already paid with a credit card, so Jess told him that. And then he was like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and give you cash to refund your ticket." And at this point, we're thinking, what's happening? Are we about to be thrown out here? Are we going to have to defend our rights? What's going on? But then he explains that apparently a monkey had gotten out of its cage and was loose in the zoo, and that he was concerned that the dog would scare the monkey. Now, I thought that this meant that he was about to kick us out, but instead, he said that this just meant that we had to restrict where we went a little bit more, and because we had to restrict where we were going in order to avoid the monkey, that he was going to refund our money. And it's not like he was barking orders at us, and he was being pretty nice about everything, so I certainly thought that was pretty reasonable. So he drew us a map of places to avoid, but then as soon as we walked out of the front building, we saw the monkey. And we were told not to stare at it because apparently that would agitate it more, but there it was. And we saw these zoo workers running around with bananas and nets. It was something out of a Curious George novel or book. And it ended up not really restricting our access that much. I mean, we got to see some goats, which I love goats, some alpaca, some deer. Overall, it was an extremely good experience. And as we were on our way out, we saw the zoo workers triumphantly returning as they had caught the monkey. I know that in my Service Dog Tales videos, I do often talk about some of the struggles that people with service dogs face, but I think overall this was a positive story, and I want to make sure that people do know that having a service dog overall is an extremely positive thing, and I'm glad that I was able to share this experience with her. That's today's video. Thank you all for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a like, a share, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, check out some of my other stuff, and you will see me in the next one.